If you think the legends of classic Hollywood have lost their power to leave people absolutely speechless, just wait until you see the rare bikini photos of Ann-Margret that are still causing a stir all these years later. These images don't just make you pause for a second. They make you stop completely and ask yourself how one woman could radiate so much confidence, elegance, and raw star power all at the same time. And the real surprise isn't only her stunning figure. It's the unforgettable presence she carried with her, the kind that made her stand out even in an era overflowing with icons. Today, we're taking a closer look at why these photos continue to captivate new generations and what they reveal about a star whose influence never truly dimmed. Ann-Margret wasn't just a beautiful actress. She was a full-force personality, a woman who mixed sweetness with fire, grace with boldness, and pure talent with undeniable charisma. When these beachside photos resurfaced, most people expected a simple wave of nostalgia, a quick glimpse into a glamorous past. But what they got instead was a reminder of just how magnetic she really was. Even in a plain bikini, she didn't look like she was trying to impress anyone. She simply looked like herself. The same woman who lit up the screen with explosive dance numbers, who sang with emotional intensity, and who became one of the most unforgettable entertainers of her generation. The camera didn't just frame her body. It caught something much deeper: her self-assurance, her inner strength, and that natural glow that made it impossible to look away. At the peak of her career, Ann-Margret was sharing the spotlight with some of the biggest names in the business, yet she always managed to shine in a way that was completely her own. These photos show how effortlessly she carried herself, never seeming to chase comparisons or compete for approval. She knew exactly who she was: a performer with a rare spark, someone who could win over audiences with nothing more than a smile. That's why people still talk about these images today. They take us back to a time when beauty wasn't about editing apps or picture-perfect filters. It was about presence. It was about personality. It was about being real. And Ann-Margret had all of that naturally, and it shows in every candid moment caught on film. As fans continue to rediscover these photos, many are genuinely surprised to realize just how multidimensional she really was. Yes, her figure turned heads, but it was her talent, her discipline, and her fearless attitude that truly defined her. Whether she was taking on daring stunts, acting alongside major stars, or owning the stage with her powerful voice, she brought the same vibrant energy you see in those beach shots. Lively, daring, and absolutely full of life. That's the real reason these pictures have become so iconic. They don't just capture a beautiful woman in a bikini. They capture a woman who lived boldly in every sense of the word. So the next time you hear someone say, "What a body in that bikini," remember that Ann-Margret's real strength was never just in how she looked. It was in how she carried herself, how she inspired people who watched her, and how she proved, year after year, that true star power never disappears. If anything, these photos remind us exactly why her legacy still shines just as brightly today as it did back then.